What's up, graphic designers? It's January 28th, and as of today, we are officially halfway through the year. I'm super proud of all that you've accomplished, including these Candygram advertisements that we started yesterday. So, here we've got one from Sawyer, and it looks great. Here we got one featuring, it looks like Snoopy, Charlie Brown, and I believe this is Linus. We've got a few other like quick drafts. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you, Bailey. Uh, and I know that Gabby was working on one. These are a great start, and I'm super impressed with these advertisements. But one of the things I really like about this class is that we're about to come full circle. So it's the last day of the quote unquote first semester. Do you guys remember we did this on the very first day of school? So on the very first day, we were analyzing these advertisements, and I'm not going to blow up anybody's spot. But you guys struggled a little bit. Someone says, no, sure, what is being advertised? Not effective. I was asking you guys to interpret these advertisements. What is its significance? What does it mean? What are they selling? And like over and over, you guys said, I do not think this is effective because I cannot tell what the message is, which makes sense and that's reasonable. Other people were able to successfully identify the motive behind or the rationale behind the ad. This person says, it doesn't tell me anything, 0 out of 10 effectiveness, and yet, ladies and gentlemen, someone paid their rent, someone paid off their mortgage, conceptualizing this idea and photoshopping it. And so what we're going to do today is we're going to think a little bit more deeply about the content that we're creating, because I love this. You guys are so good. This is all A++ work, but I'm wondering if in terms of advertisements, we can be a little bit more persuasive. So this is very informational. Send a candygram to someone you appreciate. You guys, Coca-Cola. So I'm gonna do an image search of Coca-Cola. And what is Coca-Cola? Um, it's a it's a soda. It's a carbonated beverage. Lots of sugar. A lot of high fructose corn syrup. Let's say it causes weight problems, health problems. It's bad for your teeth, and yet it's like a multi-billion-dollar company, right? It's like advertisements and sponsorships all over the world. Why? Well, they have some pretty effective advertisements, and we are going to get some inspiration. So it's not selling drink this sugary beverage. Instead, they're saying open a Coke. They're telling us open happiness. They're not selling sugary beverage. They're selling emotions. I want you guys to consider that and think about this today. They're selling emotions. Sometimes and look at this. Open happiness. 2 words. Very effective. It's very simple. So this is one thing we can do. We can also use a little bit of humor in our advertisements, and again, we can do anything we want. So here's an advertisement I just came up with when I was eating a bowl of Life cereal in my kitchen not too long ago. I'm just sitting there, I'm brainstorming, I'm thinking, and we want stuff that's contemporary. We want an advertisement that will maybe draw eyes and draw attention. What is Josh Allen saying to Patrick Mahomes? He's saying, I'm feeling sad. And then Mahomes says what? What is he saying? He says, I will send you a candygram. And then he says, candygrams will assuage any devastatingly unfair overtime loss. It's true. And then small text it says, scan QR code to send a candygram to Josh Allen or Labby. This is obviously a advertisement rooted in humor. It's not visually spectacular, but I'm pretty confident it will get a few eyes. If you have any suggestions in terms of how I could tweak the language, I would appreciate that. Also, think about what characters make sense for you. My kids are obsessed with Encanto, and I've been thinking about how to tie in. Don't talk about Bruno, talk about Candygrams. You can think about contemporary pop culture that will draw eyes, make people laugh, and convince labbies to take advantage of this really fun and exciting Candygram endeavor.